There is John. I think we're gonna have a big group today. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make a motion to start the call to order for the Filipino Heritage Club of Porterville. Let's begin.
Go ahead. I
I'll
third it, fourth it.
I'll share the screen so you guys can see the minutes. And here,
Is this for the previous meeting or this meeting?
this is tonight's meeting. Let me know if everybody can see it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Zoom in a little bit. I added the Pledge of Allegiance because you guys don't do it yet, but I'm hoping we do it someday. Make sure everyone's inside the meeting here. And the agenda, let me scroll down a bit. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah.
If
I
need
can't
to,
see it.
there, how about that? A little better. Anyway, we had some reports and communication that were going to be followed up by Uncle Phil and Uncle Bobby on some unfinished business. Want to go ahead and make a motion to approve the minutes and go review them. Anybody second the motion? We'll start reviewing the notes, and we can go back to the previous notes too.
Go for it.
Okay, some of the unfinished business we had from last meeting. There was a discussion on the, oh, that was later on. Oh, that was a review of the fundraiser notes. The one for the Porterville School District and the Visalia School District.
Right.
What was that about the May to June issue? I didn't know who that was concerning.
The original scholarship application that we arranged through Porterville Unified says deadline is May 1st to send it in. So even though we want them to turn it in earlier, they still, that's the paperwork that's out there.
Okay, so I'll take off June and put in May 1st.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then let me see. Under new business,
Yeah.
you've got Emily Flores. That's not her name. It's Irene.
Irene.
Thank you.
Irene Flores with an S.
Got it?
That's it.
Awesome. And on the previous notes, previous minutes, we talked about the different people that were on the list. We had Jake, Rose, Kathy, Rosie, Phil. Dave is not going to be there because I have hand surgery. James, Honey Bear, and neighbor of Honey Bear. I don't know her name.
Patty told me.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have you be quiet because I'm on the phone. Okay.
God, I can't remember. I should have wrote it down, but I didn't.
I'm
Anyway,
taking your spot, David.
yeah,
Thank you. Bless you.
Desiree's in yours.
You're awesome. Rosemary, Armando, Pete, Debbie, and Patty. And Nancy, I don't know if you saw the email, Uncle Bobby, from Auntie Nancy.
No, I did not.
She said that she won't be able to make it. I can probably pull it up. Let me see.
Put Katie Espeo. I talked to her today. She's going to be there.
Okay.
Who?
Katie,
Oh, okay.
Libby's
Yeah,
daughter.
yeah. Okay, cool.
Awesome. And then
I'll be there.
Patty was supposed to let me know about Armando because it wasn't confirmed yet. So
okay.
You
And
still
I'll be
didn't,
there.
and me.
David,
Yep. All right.
did you get me?
Yep, I added you.
Okay.
It's two
Yeah.
E's, David.
that's two E's. Two E's. Come on.
And my Katie will be there as well. Katie H.
Yeah, with a K.
Yes.
I thought you said you added me. I don't see me there.
You're everywhere.
No, I'm not.
Right there, bam. Yeah, put
Uncle Eddie.
exclamation
Oh
mark
my
right there.
gosh. All right.
And then we got that was the discussion for B. You said that the freezer was going to be tabled to this meeting, Uncle Phil.
Yeah, we're gonna have to move to the next meeting. That means that's way over our expense limit right now, so.
Okay.
I think I quoted 249 for the smaller one. I was gonna check on the cubic feet of it, but duty calls. I was rolling lumpia. Okay.
Yep.
You were rolling lumpia.
Likely excuse, Uncle Phil.
Pardon me?
Likely excuse.
Let's deal with it after the event.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. I haven't used that one yet, Desiree, so. I'm allowed this time. Okay. So,
Another old business was the renewal of the nonprofit status document. Next item D. The filing, I found out if I go ahead and share the other screen, we had the entity status letter, but I never saw the application or the date of the application. I'll share that screen really quick here. On this one here. Hang on a second.
You need to go online, David, and Google the state of California.
No, I've got
And
the
then
form.
look up nonprofit, and then there's a form. I think it's called a 1020 that we have to list all of the information about our meetings. And
Yeah.
I think that I'm not sure, but that's the reason why I had you try and investigate it.
Well, here's the form right here. Can you guys see that?
yeah,
What's the number on it?
It's an SI 100,
That's it.
and you guys can see the form right here. It's every 2 years. It says form within 90 days. So I went to the website for the statement on there, and let me pull that up here. Hang on a second. And they have on their statutory required 6 months filing window. Let me change the screen here to the form right here. All right, and on the 6 month filing window, it looked like our application was filed on November or was received on November of last year, the entity status letter. So that window is from June to November. So I went ahead and added that on here, the filing period, filing status. But I'll go ahead.
What is the date that you have to have it into the state, David?
They said within that 90-day period within those months. So it's biannual. I need to find out the exact date, and basically each month that date falls under, you have a range of that time period to do.
Yeah, we got all that, but the key is we need a date so that you have in your calendar can ensure that information has been passed forward. So can we table this to the next meeting until you determine that date?
Yeah, I need a copy also of the application. If you got a copy of the application, I have the received letter of the tax board, but the
That
actual.
says that they received it, right?
Yeah.
And there's also a letter that says that they accepted us as a nonprofit.
Yeah. That's the entity status letter?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got that up right here. It shows when it was
Again, one more time, I'm going to suggest that we table it until you have a specific date, and then we can discuss what needs to go on it.
All right, I'll go ahead and table it. All right, I'll go ahead and change the screen back to the minutes. Can you guys see the minutes again now?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. New business, email and finalize. There was a request to email and finalize from Uncle Eddie on communications to Irene Flores with an S about the scholarship information. The Visalia School District will be in communication. And then there was a request on last meeting to expedite the check distribution.
So let's let Eddie take over now.
All right.
So, what do you want? Okay, well, let me tell you that Visalia Unified is a lot harder to get in touch with than Porterville Unified. So, but because we know Alvina and all of her paperwork is in, I've got her transcript, I've got her application, I've got the paragraph that she did researching Filipinos in the Porterville, Tulare County area. So, I mean, she's good to go. All we need now is to find out if we have anyone in Porterville Unified who is going to apply.
Okay, so I make a motion that we just table Visalia School District for a minute. I also have got another feeler out there for who it is that we're supposed to contact. I talked to my barber on Saturday, and she knows somebody who's in the office that handles that. So I'm waiting to hear back from her on that. So I think that we could move forward, not worrying about what's happening with Visalia School District at this time, because we already have an applicant. And
Right.
if we approve the applicant, we'll just write a check to her directly.
Right. I agree with Bobby.
Second the motion.
Second, third,
And then in terms of the Porterville School District, remember, we have 2 scholarships that are available, and everybody should be on board with that, right? 1,000 and then another one for 500.
Yeah.
yeah, we're good.
I told
Okay.
I told Irene Flores that that's what we had available.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right, so everything's in place, right? We just need to hear back from Porterville School District on any applicants,
Right.
right?
Right,
That's it.
Next item.
Next item is B, update on the report of the welding job. Did you guys pay for the welding job to get that cover on it?
Go ahead, Phil.
yes, it's been paid for. And the gentleman's coming over on Tuesday morning to install it. And then we'll move forward from there. Hopefully it
The
works
amount
out.
was $237.67.
Yeah, you have that receipt, right?
I have that receipt.
Yeah, okay.
So just to let everybody know that we want to put that down on the minutes. And I believe he's doing it for free. So that's a material.
That's awesome.
That's great.
All right. It was the only other new business that I could see from the previous notes. Everything else was discussed and covered. The list of finalizing the volunteer list for the fundraiser. We've got we had the specific food, who's going to be bringing the specific equipment, the containers, the punset, the bid on the chicken.
Okay,
Tree.
David.
Yep.
I ended up asking Armando through Patty, because Armando went to school with Barbara Sue or Barbara Wong, okay, who was in charge of the scholarship fund for
Diana.
Diane's scholarship dinner and fundraiser. So Armando worked out a deal, and we're actually getting the chickens at cost or less. Okay, I ended up talking to the because of course I go over there when he has 2 days off in a row. So like I talked to the butcher himself and then clarified that I'll be picking it up on Friday morning or as early as possible.
Okay.
And then I will pay, because I tried to get like rough guesstimate on how much, and he just said Brian had told him that he just gonna be charging us at cost. So I'll pick that up Friday morning, and then we'll get started on it between Pete, Larry, and myself and James. So, oh, James, have you decided on what day you are coming down?
Any Thursday or Friday, whatever is needed.
Okay, well, if you can make it down Thursday, evening, then that'll work out for us even better.
Oh,
I'll
that's
need your
good.
help. All right,
Okay.
and then, what else? All the purchases for the rest of the foods, like for the barbecue sauce, salads, that has to be done, well, the salads especially, the day of, or the day prior to, because, there's no, no big storage place for like, big bags of salad. I might have to do it like last year and just pick them up on that, Saturday morning. Since we don't start serving till 11. But, and the to-go plates, I'm purchasing, I'm trying to get everything all at once, other than the fresh produce. So, storage wise, there won't be any problems. So, I believe that's it on the purchasing for the foods. Is there any updates on our count wise on tickets?
I'm sorry, I'm not at home. I don't have it.
Oh,
But
okay.
last I checked, we were right around 70. But Patty hasn't called in yet, so she's running, behind as usual. So, well, and I think we
Yeah,
need to
I know,
address
I know.
that. It's like,
I thought
we
you-
can't be doing everything at the last minute.
Well, I asked her, because I just talked to her and made sure that she knew about the meeting. And she said that, I thought you were gonna pick them up from Bobby, because she said, I'll pass by your house and get tickets. I'm going, well, I do have some extra tickets. So I thought you were gonna pass by Bobby's. She said, no, I'll just get them from you. I said, well, I got probably 2 books, so.
And she doesn't need a ticket to sell it.
Yeah. Well, she'd like to hand them to the people. I mean, no.
Well, yeah, let's move on. It's
Okay.
that's a beating a dead horse.
Okay,
That's basically it on the review of the old.
Yeah.
meeting
What time? What time are we supposed to show up at the church, Phil?
I have to call Julie and make sure that's finalized, because last year she let us in at 8:30.
Okay,
8 or
'cause the reason I'm
8 or
asking
8:30,
is
I think.
because I got to have those dinners over at least by 11:30 in
Yeah,
Visalia.
I understand that. You did that last year, so we're gonna try and we'll have all the chickens and rice and pancit ready. The only thing
Okay.
we're waiting for last year was the pancit that was the last to show up, so.
All right.
And then, we'll just plate. Do you know your final count for Davita? Roughly?
I believe it was 18.
Okay. Okay,
And
so that's first on the list.
who was opening up? Was that the lady or the guy who was going to be unlocking?
It was the lady
Tracy.
that opened it up last year. So I'll get together with Julie and find out, confirm time, and I'll get back to everybody.
Okay.
And I told you 10:30 or so, Desiree? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Because as far as outside, we'll have a couple of chairs, and then my long table, I'll have either Jake or Jose bring that over, along with my chafing dishes. Sterno.
Are we near the end? Because I got to go.
Yeah,
Yeah, and parking is right across the street. There's plenty of parking.
Yeah.
Just- Other than that, I'll go ahead and make a motion then to adjourn the
right.
meeting.
Yeah.
And, Mom just
Yeah.
showed it.
Hey, thank you, everybody. We
Yeah.
appreciate your
Go ahead
help.
and send out a recording of the meeting. And thank you, Dee. I owe you one.
I'll
right.
text it out. I'll text it out to everybody once I confirm that with Julie at the church, the time that we can show up there. Okay,
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 early showers.
Okay.
Okay,
Good
thank
night.
you.
all right. Thanks,
you
for calling,
guys.
guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
bye-bye.
All right, or, hey, James.